Hey, my name is Bennett May, and for my Com 257 Speech 2, I am going to tell you why uh, weight loss is a misleading myth in today's society, and why fat loss is something that needs to be specified in that weight loss category. Um, why? Why does it matter? Well, the BMI scale, which is used to determine whether you are underweight, at a healthy weight, or overweight, or even obese, which is considered a good percentage of American society these days, is it does not it just takes it just is a simple equation between your height and your weight. It does not specify your body fat percentage. So if a man is if the average man is 5'10", you have two average men that are 5'10", and they weigh 180 pounds. They could look vastly different, the two of them. One man could have huge muscles, could have a visible six-pack abs, and the other man could be kind of pudgy and fat, if you will. So the BMI scale is doesn't work, and that the BMI scale is by the that was mentioned in the fitnesstraineracademy.org. So what can cause it to fluctuate? Water retention being one of them. The healthline.com goes into this. Water retention is a big thing about as to how fluffy or not you will look, and also it can add pounds to the scale too. You could have a 5-10 pounds on the scale just because you're bloated and your water weight is up. Um, it's just is a it just is a very misleading scale, and a lot of organizations go out on the BMI scale, and it's not it's not good. And the reason why it's not good is, um, according to 550cord.com, they have the United States Army uh, weight uh, weight limit policies for all their soldiers. They have for male soldiers and female soldiers. So, for example, they go by inches and height, the inches and weight, which is the BMI scale essentially. So, a 72-inch male soldier between the age of 21 and 27 years old, which is the average age of the typical U.S. soldier, 72 inches is 6 feet tall. He needs to be less than 195 pounds, or he can get into trouble. That's that's puzzling because a 90 or 200 pound individual who's 6 feet tall could be very lean and muscular and extremely healthy and a good soldier. So why do they choose the 195-pound limit? They choose that because that's the limit that is considered overweight from the BMI scale, which it does, like I said, it does not take into account the fat of your body fat percentage. So this causes this causes problems. This causes problems because the these soldiers, these otherwise extremely healthy men, they have to do some unhealthy exercises. These exercises to that they need to burn essentially muscle for a lot of these men because they live pretty healthy lifestyles when it comes to working out and cardiovascular health. Um, they have to do some pretty catabolic exercises, which means catabolic means burning muscle. Um, and these, according to another article, different article by the healthline.com, it states that these men have to go on crash diets, and which means you have to skip meals, cut your calories in the meals that you are eating, drinking only water instead of milk or protein powder, protein shakes, things like that. I mean, they're gonna lose the weight. They're gonna they're gonna meet their weight requirement, but it's these exercises. They lose a lot of strength. They gain body fat because your body goes into survival mode, and you essentially just your body holds onto the fat that it has because it knows that it can eat off of that. It can survive off that for a long period of time. Body doesn't necessarily need muscle. Your body just it doesn't need that muscle, so it burns it off quickly, which is not good. So what needs to change? Well, I think organizations that require they need to look at your overall physical health because it's it's they're doing harm to these people, and it's a very overlooked policy that shouldn't be overlooked. So that is my speech on why weight has nothing to do with overall health, and body fat percentage is a huge contributor to why people have different body compositions at the same exact weight. Thank you.